So on this channel, you know that we do the hard-hitting investigations. Hard. Pulitzer Prize winning stuff, and also focusing on issues that actually matter. Hence, that's why we took up the case of an investigation. Are the Vikings defensive line letter jackets awesome or no? Right, so we were actually going to talk about it last week because we saw on the gram, our guy Fadi put out, it was like, oh, the RUSHMEN jackets, they had landed. Right. So, and then the Vikings before the game on social media put out Jalen Holmes showing up, looking good. Woo! Love that. Number 90. Let's go. On the surface, awesome. Sports are fun. Sports aren't meant to be taken too seriously. Fans, by the way, would love to have that jacket, man. Like if the Vikings sold that in their team store, they would sell out. Like it would be the hottest Christmas item in Minnesota, right? RUSHMEN, also, that's tight. That is that. RUSHMEN, woo! Love that, right? And of course, the Vikings do have this reputation for defensive line play, the purple people eaters. Back in the day. John Randall, Chris Dolman, the Williams Wall, Jared Allen, Everson, etc., right? But then I thought, are these kind of lame? Like grown-ass men, letter jackets are for high school. Some colleges, do they have letter jackets in college? It's kind of silly, but right. So is this just a stunt? Is this a rah-rah, sis boom ba, whatever? Again, fun. Awesome jackets, but I mean, is this past what men play, earning millions of dollars playing a children's game? Is this beneath them? Is it right? But letter jackets. So we decided after a thorough investigation, they're cool under two conditions, right? Number one, you got to win. So the most famous letter jacket incident was 2012. Houston Texans, J.J. Watt. So they're 11-1, flying high, doing great. With Matt friggin' Shaw. By the way, Kubiak was the head coach. Cool. And then Monday Night Football at New England, they get their asses stomped 42-14. They got their asses whooped, man. It was rough. It was ugly. So then letter jackets look really stupid, right? So you're like, they're awesome if you win. And they can unite. They can bond a team. But that was different because that was essentially the whole team. Like Arian Foster had one too. So I get it. Also, these things aren't cheap, man. A couple $100. Also, if you go high end, maybe $1,000. Sure, yeah. But also, thing number two that has to happen for letter jackets to be cool. Your leading sacker can't currently be on the Ravens. Right, so someone's got to get after it, man. It's got to be more than Unique the Freak, who still has 5 sacks. I mean, if he goes wire to wire, being the team's leading sacker, and he was only here for 6 games, Nah, less ideal. So you have to get more consistent up front. You have to get a rush. You have to get home. Yes, they got 14 pressures on Teddy, but they got Cerro, goose egg, D'Angelo Russell sacks. And also them only getting 6 pressures and 1 sack on Andy Dalton was a big reason why Dallas came in and just shocked the world, right? So you got to start getting home. You got to start laying the wood, man. And as long as it works, do whatever. No one cares. Like winning is a cologne that covers up a lot of stink, right? And you can do whatever you want, whatever it takes to motivate you. Is it letter jackets? If it's ripping the heads off of stuffed animals, I don't care. I don't care. And also, so for the Vikings, this is not the first time that there has been motivational clothing involved. So back in 2015. Mike Zimmer busted out the Beat GB shirts ahead of the Packers game, which Beat GB, I'm pretty sure it means something vaguely sexual, but it didn't work. Vikings got their asses stomped. It's whatever. But again, do not care. It's a lot of fun. The jackets are sexy as hell. They're awesome, right? And again, teams should start selling them in the team shop because, but also you got to win. You got to win, and the RUSHMEN need to live up to the name because getting a rush up front makes things so much easier on the back end for these young cornerbacks, and they're going to need the Zimmer Hellfire defense 2.0, or is this like 5.0? Whatever. They need them to show up, right? So RUSHMEN, live up to the name, start laying some wood. I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Start Sunday on Mike Glennon and all 7 feet of his neck. Get after it. But your thoughts, investigation. Are the Vikings letter jackets awesome or nah? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Most support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.